Ow! That is the sound of a dog that misses you. Okay, I cannot stay in here because it's hot and smelly. Alright, I just can't do it.
Hi! Okay, so, hope you guys are doing well. We are so close to the end, it's insane. So, you should be done with body paragraphs A, B, and C by now. And we are going to do the introduction and conclusion. The bad news is it is a different format. It does not follow the Melcon format. The good news is it is much shorter. So I'm just going to get comfy here, throw a pillow behind me, and explain. All right. I will also have a sheet that goes along with it so that you can take a look at an example. But I'm just going to explain it to you now. All right. So your introduction will be 4 sentences long. That's it. Super short and easy.
And your conclusion is also only 4 sentences long. So really, it's like your intro and conclusion are shorter than writing a Melcon paragraph. So you got that going for you.
All right. So the intro is the acronym ACTS, A-C-T-S, and the conclusion is STAC, S-T-A-C. Notice down here, they have the same letters, and actually for 3 of them, they are the same thing. The C is the only one that's different, and I will explain that to you briefly. All right, so if we're starting with the introduction, which makes most sense, ACTS, A-C-T-S, those are the letters that explain the 4 sentences you will use. So the A is an attention getter. An attention getter gives your reader some direction as to where you're going with this essay, but it is not specific to your topic. So if I am writing about my 3 children, I would not have a sentence that talks about me or my 3 children. I would have to say something that's going to get their attention. It could be something like, blood is thicker than water. That's a famous cliche, famous quote. It could be something like, everyone is looking for fulfillment in this life. Okay, so it's more of a general topic. If you think of it, like the job of your introduction is to start wide and then to kind of narrow as it gets to your body paragraphs. So you start with an attention getter that people are like, that's kind of interesting. I wonder where she's going with this. All right. It should not be specific to your topic. Then the C is our connector. It's kind of like a transition, except it's its whole own sentence. It connects your attention getter to your T on the ACTS, T, thesis, okay? So your thesis, I know I skipped over connector, but I'm coming back to it. When I write it, I actually start with my thesis, then go to my attention getter, and then come back and connect them with my connector, all right? So the job of the thesis is to tell the reader what is your main topic that you're going to be talking about. And in this case, it is my children. So if I want you to know that I'm writing about my kids, I can't just say I'm writing about my kids. Remember, you cannot use I, me, my, you, your words in any kind of a formal essay. And this was a research essay for you, all right? Now, the sample that I'm giving about my kids, obviously not a research paper, but I'm just using it because it's an easy example. All right, so if I'm writing about my kids and I need a thesis to tell my reader that I am writing about my kids, I would say something like, my children have their own unique strengths and personality traits that make them wonderful. All right. Then I use the blood is thicker than water as an attention getter. Now I need to come back and use my connector to connect my blood is thicker than water to my unique children. So I would say it would be something like this. Attention getter. Blood is thicker than water. Connector. Family creates a unique and hopefully positive bond between parents and children. There's my connector. Then my thesis. My children each have unique skills and personality traits that make them wonderful. And then my summary. So it's ACTS. ACTS. Attention getter, connector, thesis. And now number 4 is the summary. The job of the summary is to tell the reader your 3 main points. Well, in my case, my 3 main points are my son Nehemiah, my son Daniel, and my daughter Carter. All right, so I have to tell the reader, hey, friend, these are what my 3 body paragraphs are going to be about. But I can't address my reader, especially not in a formal research paper. So I will say something like, Nehemiah, comma, Danny, comma, and Carter all bring joy to my life. Okay, I can't say my. I know, it's a research paper. I'm just doing this as an example. Don't use I, me, my, you, your words in yours. All right. I could also put my 3 things. I don't have to start with my 3 things. I can put those at the end of the sentence by saying something like, there is joy to be found or ascertained or enjoyed through all of my children, colon, Nehemiah, comma, Daniel, comma, and Carter. All right? But whatever it is that your 3 body paragraphs are about, you're going to have that summary sentence in there to tell the reader, in order that they will see them in the body paragraphs, what you're going to be talking about in your body paragraphs. Okay? So ACTS, attention getter, connector, which joins the attention getter with my thesis. Okay? Attention getter, connector, thesis, and summary, which, remember, the summary tells the reader your 3 body paragraph ideas. Okay.
Pause if you want to go write your introductory paragraph and then come back for the conclusion paragraph stack.
All right, I'm going to keep going with the stack. So the stack starts with the S, the summary. So in new words, it basically says the same thing that your introductory summary said. It tells the reader again about, so Nehemiah, Danny, and Carter have all brought an exquisite amount of joy into my days. Okay, I said the same thing. I put it in different words. Then I move on to T, the thesis. So then I just say, each of my children has unique qualities that make them stand out. Then, so it's STAC, then is my attention getter again. So I used blood is thicker than water before, so I can't say that again. So I can say something like, family is one of the strongholds in the lives of every person alive. Okay? And then I end with my C, which is not a connector in this case. This is the one that's different. It is just a clincher. Clincher. So your clincher basically is like, all right, what is the last thing that you want to say about this topic? So since I'm talking about my family, I want to just, the last thing I want to say to the readers is what? Family should not ever be taken for granted because it is much too important. Period. All right? Boom! My clincher is like the final thing that I want to say about my topic. It should be kind of important. It should sort of be like if you had to give a one-word summary to your paper, that's what it would be with no specifics because we already did that in the summary. All right, so STAC, it is the summary first, the 3 things I just talked about in my body paragraphs. Then my T, thesis, reworded. Don't say the same thing you did in the intro. Then A, the attention getter, reworded. Don't say the same thing. And then C, my clincher, last thing I want to say about my topic. Boom. All right? So there's a sample in there as you get started. Take a look at it. I think you'll enjoy the topic.
And I can't wait to see you again soon. I mean, I don't know when it will be, probably not until next year, but please stop in and visit me and get this stuff done, friends. We're almost done. Next week, we've got this week to finish up, and then next week, a very exciting project that me and Miss Thole are doing for you to close things up. All right, I'll talk to you soon.